What is going on, everybody? Boilon here, and today we have another episode of Vlogs with Boilon. Friday, yay! TGI Friday. So, what is going to be on the news today? Well, I wonder if we're going to get any character availability, and of course that means farmability or red stars, because that's what it counts to. Hopefully we also get some event news, or not event news, math, so that I can do that for you guys for the Visions of Tomorrow, which is going to be starting on Sunday, and hopefully I can put out that video for Saturday morning. And hopefully we don't get a war soap bar in the math, but we'll check out that. We've got to take our magnifying glass for everything in the blogs these days, so if you're ready to go, then let's boil this down. Before we get started, really quickly, I just want to remind people that this web milestone, some people didn't even know this was ongoing. There's a web milestone called Unstoppable Force in there, so do check your web milestone. It's a lot of just random stuff, but there are some catalysts in here and some gold orbs. So if you haven't collected this, just make sure you do that, because I know some people were asking me about that. Even in my own alliance, people didn't realize that this was ongoing. So do check that out. And of course, if you still haven't been getting your free energy and premium orb from the store section, it's at the bottom of the store section. Go do that, because some people still ask about that. But let's talk about the blog. So we finally get all 5 of the Bionic Avengers on a little portrait here. Better Vision of Tomorrow. So that's the name of Viv's event, which is starting on Sunday, which, by the way, is also her campaign event. If you haven't seen my video on the campaign event, go do check that out. I put that out yesterday. So I'm pretty sure it was yesterday morning. So we do have the Milestone event, though, related to Viv, and that's going to be starting as well on Sunday. August 14th, yes, that is on Sunday, and we're going to be earning shield character shards. I guess that's probably going to be to help unlock Iron Man, because he is Bionic Avengers. That'll help for my baby account, I guess, depending on who it is, I suppose. Better not be stupid shield minions. Better be Maria Hill or someone good. Alright, Visions of Tomorrow. So this starts on Sunday, 7 points. So this is very similar to the Valkyrie event. And I think the Valkyrie event, did it run on the week 1 or week 2 of her event? But it involved spending more power cores, because the power cores converted into points. So now it's a good thing, because now you can double down on spending power cores for the campaign event energy, and you're getting additional points for that for the event milestone. So this video will be going out for Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, and I'll have the math for you there, so you guys know exactly what you need to do, sort of what the goals are to get the item, because you're going to be getting the adamantium arm. And that adamantium arm is worth 10,000 points, I'm pretty sure. So that's a lot of points towards the Techno Future, towards the Deathlock milestone. And there's going to be a 5 red star vision, so I want to make sure that you guys know exactly how you're going to get that 5 red, how far you need to go, that kind of thing, to pick up all of these items along the way. So what other characters are in here? They've got some... Actually, let's open this up in another tab. Zoom in a little bit. So we have Hawkeye shards, Cap OG, Agent Coulson, Hawkeye more... Is that it? Just the 3 of them? And then we... Oh, that's it? I was expecting better characters. I don't know, maybe Yo-Yo or Maria Hill, but apparently not. So you can get the Adamantium Arm at 76,500 points, and you get the 5 red star... Where's Vision? That was here, actually, just before that, at 70,000. So that's not too bad. So obviously the main goal here is going to be the 76,500, and hopefully we can get there, of course, once I've done the math. And everything else is probably just going to be whale-ish milestones. It's not going to be like the main goal of the milestones. So as long as you can get to this point here, which is milestone 34 for all those items, and hopefully that's again what it is in game, because they've had it before where like just things aren't exactly how it's labeled on the blog, and the items are all correct and things like that. So you can see it's kind of cut off a little bit. That down at the bottom here, it says open iron willed orbs. You get 2,000 points, and you spend. You get 5 points for spending power cores as well. So I'll do all the math for that for you guys for tomorrow, and hopefully we can get that sorted out. So what else do we have? It seems to be a bit of a light-ish blog. Vessels of Victory milestone. So this is going to be okay, so this is like the second milestone. This was Midgard Mash, basically, of what it was for the Asgardians, where you would blitz with Asgardians and get additional points. Now, how this can be... I think this might be better unless the math numbers change. So this is going to repeat this is going to happen 3 times total. So it's going to be a 6-day milestone, and it's going to be 3 times. So all the rewards are 3 times. They clarified this a little bit, because last time It wasn't very clear. However, I deduced that that was the case. And what's different about this one is there's more Iron Will trait characters than there are Asgardians that there was for the Midgard Mash. So I haven't really cross-referenced the points yet, but it's possible that this could be easier to clear because there's way more people to get additional points with. Or not, because you don't have them at gear tier 13 and 15, right? There's some pretty shitty Iron-Willed characters on there, so it's possible that you probably don't have those characters at 13 and above anyways. But you'll still get additional points here, plus 60 for just using them, so as long as they're in your rotation somewhere, then that would help too. Now, we have, of course, the extra event the event orbs. And what's really good about the event orbs being in this milestone is that, at least for Valkyrie, it gave us an additional 10 Valkyrie orbs, event orbs, over the course of the whole milestone. And that basically meant that for those who were pushing for the 5-star, or maybe a 6-star, but if you were pushing for a 5-star free-to-play, then that allowed you to get, like, quite a bit of extra shards that you wouldn't have normally. So it kind of makes up for some pretty poor RNG if you're, like, not doing so hot in some of the other orbs, and you get a lot more orbs, or it just pushes that potential way higher that, you know, you'll actually get that 5-star pretty easily on. I think I did end up getting 5-star Valkyrie in about 9 or 10 days out of it. No, I mean, probably about 10 or 11 days out of 15. And so that meant I could, like, you know, wean off the cores, that I didn't have to spend the power cores as much when I was going through the event. So that's something that I'd recommend. Do your cores very early on, starting on Sunday, because you need to for this event. And then once you get to the goal that you want, whether that's 4-star or 5-star free to play, then, you know, you could stop coring if you want to, because you've already got there. So that's great news. Otherwise, it looks very similar. I'll just have to break it down to make sure it actually is. Artificial Emulation. This is a campaign energy spending milestone. It's 400 points. This is very easy to obtain. This is also the same as the one that was available for the Valkyrie event. So shouldn't be that hard. You get a little bit of extra stuff. You get half a gold orb every day, 3 silver promos, and this lasts for a week as well. So make sure that you're logging into your web store. Again, this one here, remember, make sure you claim all this shit. And then let's move back down. Coordinated Assault is coming back again. ISO 8 energy spending. You know, this honestly, you know, like a lot of these events are just on repeat because, you know, they're stuff that it's just month on month they just use the same events. And actually so much so that they use the same scoring system as well. So above with the Visions of Tomorrow, that this is probably going to be pretty similar to the Valkyrie event, but hey-oh. So make sure you're on top of that with you and your alliance to spend ISO 8 energy starting on August the 18th, which is going to be next Thursday. So next Thursday, that's going to start on the same day as the Quick Rumble, which I'm sure we'll find out down below. Heroes for Hire, Quick Rumble, Heroes for Hire. So, you know, have those characters, and if they're at 5-star or higher, you'll get additional points. So as long as you have at least one of the characters, which would be Shang-Chi probably, even for new accounts, like this actually might be the first... This might be the first Quick Rumble that my baby account can actually participate in because I have a 5-star Shang-Chi. I haven't been farming any of the other characters because I don't think they're worth it, at least for newer players. But 5-star Shang-Chi, I could do that. So maybe the additional 1,300 points, I'll just spam the shit out of that with my Shang-Chi, and maybe I'll be able to get some additional points. I don't know if we'll actually be able to finish. And that was my phone, if that went off here. New advance options. So, that was a bit dramatic. I don't know if that actually went through. Okay, what is this? The days... Oh, okay, so if you get distracted on your game, or if you start up a raid match and you didn't know what the hell you were doing, and you just let it go by accident, then it'll automatically attack. The only problem with this, though, is that in raids, like, that could cause problems more than not. Like, if you're doing, like, I don't know, if you accidentally start up, like, a Doom raid, and then it starts battling on its own, that actually could make the node worse than had it just timed out, and you could have just went back in or something, but... Arena, you know, you're not going to win probably on autoplay. War, I don't know. I'm probably not going to use it. This isn't something... I'm surprised this is a priority. Maybe it's helpful for you guys, and let me know in the comments down below if this is something that you'll use. Strike Pass Season 19 is going to be Nico Minoru with her costume. Didn't we just have that? Nico Minoru. Wasn't this an event? Why are they bringing it back in a Strike Pass? I feel that's pretty... This is how they're made... Okay, we have character availability down here, and I want to talk about this after, because this is one way that they're kind of copping out on character ability more broadly by sticking them in the Strike Pass and the RTA, and then saying, you know what, here you go, we gave you an extra 50 shards, 100 shards if you want to pay, and that's all we're going to do for you. And I feel like that's their way of pushing off farmability, but hey, let's see what we get. On August 18th, also next Thursday, Sunfire and Mighty Thor are entering the orbs, replacing Yellow Jacket and Yelena in the Mega Orb. So, okay, I mean, that's pretty quick, but notice how we missed Gambit. We talked about this last week, I'm pretty sure. Let's bring up the spreadsheet, because I need to look at this now. I did flip them around. Some people actually talked to me about that. I flipped them around. I don't know why they were in the wrong position. So I did manage to correct that. And now we have Sunfire coming in on the 18th of August. And Mighty Thor. This is my orb section. So Gambit is being skipped. Why is that? Why is that, Scopely? I don't know. Post your theories in the comments down below. Do you think that this is going to be an Agatha 2.0? Because Agatha was actually skipped for a very long time until we made a big deal about it. Because you can see how, like, Wong was available in orbs here on May the 20th. And then we waited over a whole month and a half before Agatha was included into the orbs. Because she was skipped. Went ahead, Madeline Pryor, Spider-Woman, you know, and then it had to go back to Agatha. So why do you think that is? Let me know in the comments down below. Red Star availability. Dazzler and Okay, so, like, this doesn't even matter. I'm gonna put this in here, too. 16th of August, so that's a different date. Like, it doesn't even matter. So we're getting red stars for Gambit, but not orbs. Let me know. There must be a reason for this, right? Right? Come on. There has to be. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And then we have, of course, a multiple-man blitz on Sunday, who we don't really need. A quick rumble, and then Chaos Theory next Friday, which is good because I need some more promotion credits, I think, for once. And that's it. But remember, as always, guys, the information in this blog is subject to change before going live in the game. I'm most curious about the availability. Like, thank you for giving me these characters, I guess. Sunfire and the Orbs is okay. But what? Because, you know, I had fucking 3-star Sunfire, and that's a load of shit, too. But Gambit's nowhere to be seen. And that is confusing. So that's where the blog post is going to end. I guess there's not much more to talk about. But look out for tomorrow, when we're going to be talking about the Visions of Tomorrow event and how you can get to the as far as you possibly can free to play without wailing out, and we'll see where that gets up to. So enjoy the weekend, everyone, and until my next video, stay safe and healthy. That's what I say, right? Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. My brain's a little bit fried. Boilon signing out.